This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is at the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Inside move now from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Offense coming back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Picks up the first, looking for more. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Wide open downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to scramble. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. With the catch, it's Martin. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
And here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Nittany Lions.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And this time about the 23. That's solid coverage. And one more play here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick dart to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. The ball is hauled in. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. And it's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Now it's second down here. Cross coverage now from the secondary. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with the PHC in the lead 14-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Toss play to the outside. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Same tailback, another carry. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He lets it rip. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. To throw, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Baker. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominant at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Martin. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That's out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. Juked one tackle and picks up first-down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This offense has become a first-down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Grab down the middle. It's Martin. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Dropping back, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Brought down a broken tackle to produce a solid game there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
3 receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on 2nd and inches. Play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And in first down, right back to the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Motion now from the tight end. It's press coverage now from these DBs. With the catch, it's Howard. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pop over the middle. It's Howard. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Yeah, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's reeled in. It's Martin. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
He'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Top conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, that he has delivered.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, tied. He will score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Bringing it out, it's Martin. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. State offense comes back on the field. It's a shotgun run call.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Here's the second down play. Working clock with the ground game. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, I'd love to see this late in the game like this with the lead. Get aggressive, go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver, comes down with a nice completion in their first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here we go. The conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Back's got it again. Breaks free. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Scanning the field, it's Russell. Nice grab. It's Davis. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards. But he's got to remember, that clock is ticking.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Alabama. They connect for 6.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a lead and they'll start the drive with a 25. Fake, looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Hayes. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. No part of contact in that play. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Nicky Rams. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense to keep this a 5-point game in the fourth quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Heckel made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Play action here on first down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Russell. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example of what he's up to.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.